How's it going? I wanted to start a new video series, and I promised that I would, of decorating your new living space that you get after the second quest in Season of Coziness is what we're going to call it. I know it's called something different, but not mindful of what it's called right now, but the name of the season will be on the description below as well too. All of the items and things like that I'm going to be using today, of course I'm going to showcase them, but if you enjoy this videos, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment. Planning on doing maybe like 5 to 10 minute videos on decorating this space. Every video you'll see me deleting the last space from before, and then we'll try to use furniture in different ways every single time. And there's just a few tips and tricks of places to decorate in your apartment that I didn't know about when I first started decorating. And if you care to see me do any of this live, usually stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays over on Twitch and TikTok. Those links are also down below. So let's get started. After you're finished the second quest, you're able to kind of utilize this whole entire apartment space. It feels kind of small at first, but when you realize, pretty quickly that you can decorate the hall and, essentially out here where the grass is in this section here, you kind of have quite a bit of space to kind of decorate. And with this season, it is the ultimate season of IKEA, because as you work yourself along the season and get more of the candles, there's no capes or outfits or anything besides the ultimates from the guide, and all of the items are just furniture. So it truly is just a season of IKEA. I've collected some of the items, but I haven't collected all of them quite yet. So as we go along working on these videos, I will continue to collect more and more, and then just kind of try my best to combine different things. This might be a frustrating process for some of you because it's a newer mechanic in Sky, similar to the shared spaces. But what better way to show you than to actually do the thing? So let's get started. Notice that with this new season, there's a new way to be able to decorate. There's kind of like a pointer in the middle of your screen, and I am playing in PC right now, so we're able to actually take a look and see how that looks. I am using it using a controller. I usually never know where to start because there's just so many furniture items that come with the space already, even though you don't have the items. There is different like shelvings and things like that, and if you guys would be interested in seeing what all of these items look like, I can also make a video of just kind of placing the items and putting them out there, so if you want to see them, we can do that. But for now, let's go get started with the entrance of our little cozy apartment. When you first enter here, you see just kind of like an entryway. There's a variety of things that we can do, and right now what I'm seeing, I kind of want this to be kind of like a cozy front porch area, so we're gonna go ahead and do that, and be some front, well, you know what, let's have when I think of a front porch, I think of like maybe some lighting and like an entrance rug. And I just got this, holy cow, that is huge. I was gonna say I just got this rug, but it might be a little bit too big for what I want. So let's try maybe like a smaller entrance rug. I love, so there is a feature here that's gonna, that this is where it's gonna get really frustrating, is that notice that there are places like where it snaps. Which is really cool because when this first started, it didn't have that feature at all. So you can kind of like snap it into place, but it does make it difficult to kind of line things up. Like in the door, like right now, it's difficult to kind of line up between the space. It's just kind of uneven on one side and the other. So I'm gonna turn the snapping off for a moment and then see if there's something I can do about lining it up just a smidge more. While the snap feature is good, it's not quite even on the tile. Notice that the rug is kind of crooked as well too. But it's all good. We'll get through it, right? I do want to make these videos with the intention that they're going to be weekly videos. And we're just going to be decorating our space because, you know, what else is there to do other than, you know, decorate in Sky and Candle Run? And I think decorating is going to bring a whole new aspect to the game of just a bunch of like cozy creators that are just going to be decorating spaces. And I hope that this comes true. Because I would love to see all of your different creations as well too. We do have a Discord, so if you would like to join and share your spaces with us as the season goes by, feel free to join. I don't think I like that. I guess we can always pick up the spaces as well too, and then just kind of, it's going to be about as good as we're going to get with evenness here. I don't think that, it's pretty even, I think. All right, we got a cozy rug. We're going to go ahead and see if we can get some lighting in here as well too. I wish that I had access to maybe some more plants, but since it's springtime, we're gonna go ahead and do some spring decorating. So let's put a couple of small sakura trees in the front. And I hope you guys are enjoying the enjoyed Days of Bloom as well. It's a really good event this year. Really enjoyed it. All right, let's see. Do need some kind of lighting up here now. Let's see. So this lighting never works for me in the way that I want. But I realized that if you want to put the lighting on the ceiling, especially with this light bulb and this feature, if you happen to have it, I found it very, very difficult to place. But if you want to place that on the ceiling, I found out that if you just look down at where you want the light pointing, it will line up for you where you want. So you kind of, it's still a little wonky. I don't know, the way that the lighting works in here, maybe there's some better items that we can use lighting with instead here. Let's try something different. I don't think that's going to work out very well, huh? Let's see. Maybe some fire in the front? I kind of want to toy with these items as well to see if maybe we can line them up against the wall or something. Ah, there we go. It's kind of nice. The placing is a little bit difficult. Might resort to using my mouse. Maybe we'll see how this turns out. Oh, here we go. We got it. Let me see. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, actually? Yeah. Might need to go back and visit. I like that. It's really nice. Can I only use one of those? I was hoping to have... Yeah. We will have one on this side as well. I do have to kind of play with this so that it fits well. It's kind of a little crooked, huh? I wish it was easier to do this as well. Like I said, first few videos are probably going to be frustrating because I am not very comfortable with the controls yet, but as we get more comfortable, I'm expecting that we'll be able to do more things. It does make it a little bit difficult to kind of place some of these things. But it's kind of what I was going for. It is a little bit crooked if I'm measuring side to side, so hold on. If it's an item that floats, I don't know why it doesn't just stand up straight, but it seems to be like going even with like the floor as well. So some of these items are going to be frustrating and don't line up perfectly all the way, but we're going to try our best. You know, these little small moments of placement might get a little bit frustrating to watch. And I can feel myself as well too getting frustrated. I don't know if this will be for me, but you know, we're gonna give it a shot because it's something new in Sky that I guess it's just something new, you know? It's a new mechanic, something to get used to. And as always, if there's anything that particularly bothers you now that it's coming live, you know, the official Discord of like SkyCotl and the Light does have like live feedback channels. And then I believe it's still being tested in beta as well too, so you can always leave you know, feedback in beta as well, and beta channels as well as to like what you're expecting. I'm expecting this. Speaking of feedback, I'm expecting this to line up, but we'll see if it actually does. This might be better used for inside the apartment then. Let's try something different. Previously I've tried the shelves out here. There are these kind of like square blocks that we could potentially use as well, like that. All right, cool. Got a really good alignment. The thing that's going to get me here is going to be like, I'm going to want things to be symmetrical, and this is anything but symmetrical. Like both of these patches of grass alongside of the like the door and stuff, they're not perfectly like in line. Notice that like the amount of space between like the window and the little patch there, and then like the window and the little patch there, definitely uneven. So we could definitely do more like on one side compared to the other in terms of like how many items that we can place. But I am so far enjoying like what we're able to decorate with and all these different kinds of features as well too here. So let's see if we can get, I do want some like lighting out here. Now I wonder if there's anything that we can set on here outside, right? Because I don't want to set too many like indoor things outside, just because it feels like I'm outside my apartment. There are some things that we would not have, you know? We would have like a fountain outside. So like the fountain for Days of Bloom is a really great item to kind of like place out here as well. Maybe it even, yes. Look at, maybe even, maybe even we can place this here. And I was thinking that these videos would be maybe a little bit faster in terms of like placement and making decisions, but we might just kind of like it. I like it. We might just make these like 15-minute video increments, and maybe these videos that are weekly will end up like just being like one build in a series of builds, maybe. What do you guys think? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. You know, what you're feeling, what you're expecting out of this. If there's, you know, any suggestions, you know, feel free to take them. I feel like that would give us some chance to kind of like get some comments in the video as well too, and be like, hey, you know, I was really expecting this, or did you know that you could use that instead? And that would be really, really cool, because that would just kind of help me out, honestly. Sometimes, you know, you try to make a decision or two on something, you know, especially something new as a mechanic as this, and you kind of are like, I wish there were some kind of torches that we could put up. Actually, that's kind of cool. I like the brick in there, and then I like the brick that's like, it almost feels like it's fallen out of there. And maybe we can actually put this. I wonder if there's a way to just place this right next to it. We we should get some like seating out here. I don't wish the select button was the jump button. I guess at least inside your apartment. That is one other thing that's throwing me off right now. You see my sky kid just jumping around. It's just kind of like, wee, but I'm really just trying to grab the brick. All right, let's see. Let's get some chairs out here. I know we do have some seats. There's a variety of chairs out here, but if I'm thinking front porch, I'm thinking kind of loungy. So maybe these. Kind of clip through the ground a little bit, but I feel like that's okay. And then if we do want to get some lighting out here, let's do this right here. Let's try to set one of these there. Or maybe this is what goes on top of here. There we go. Look at that. That's really cool. Not liking these out here on top of the statue. Maybe we can put them on the wall like this. It's kind of creative. Just to showcase like kind of like little planters or something like that you would have flowers on. That's a good way to do it. All right, and I do want to get some lighting out here, and there's only like one light item that I officially have here, and then I promise you we'll wrap up this first bit, and it's just going to be just the front porch decoration for today. But I do appreciate you for joining in, for watching the video, and then do come back next week because we're going to venture into the hallway and see what items we can decorate. Okay, but I do think that completes our first decorating. Let's take some pictures and take a look at the different items. So I like the way this looks, and just kind of like an all together. Let me zoom out a little bit here. Dim the lighting a little. There. Then let's go ahead and grab a selfie as well. Sometimes the camera doesn't, there we go. I was gonna say sometimes the camera doesn't focus, but I think it's because it's where the lens is, and I don't want to show too much of the background. I want to kind of blur it a little. Might just need to do this, not with the camera. All right, so that will end up being where we wrap up today's video. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope that you join in next time for some more cozy decorating. Bye now. Let me just sneak away.